You're known as a fierce, independent voice, and also you give voice to people who aren't usually heard in the mainstream media, like African Americans, like Chicanos, like Latinos. Early film on sexuality, on lesbians, Liana. Has independence been key to all of this?
Yeah, I think so. I think, finally the movie business is a business first and foremost, and generally as a writer for hire. And I'm not really just a script doctor. I write scripts, based on books or ideas or whatever.
Explain what that means, by the way.
Well, that people hire me, and they say, okay, here's a book, we want you to adapt it to a movie, or here's a movie to rewrite, or, here's a historical incident, write a movie about that.
Or you're particularly known for working on dialogue, your ear.
Dialogue, but just as a general, screenwriter. But very often the decisions that are made from that point are about, well, let's not make him that radical, or let's not make him this, because then he's going to be more likely to be ambiguous to the audience. We want him to be just a good guy, And what movies do very well, and what most movies are about, is about polarized good and bad, and not complexity. Complexity messes up most movie scenarios. So when you're independent and you're not trying to make back $100 million of investment, you can be a little more risky in saying, well, it's a more complex situation, or I see the world in a more complex way. My characters aren't going to necessarily be quite as heroic, no matter what side they take. They're going to be more like most people, which is that they have very kind of mixed agendas, and on some days they have good days, and some days they have bad days. They're like our friends. We want them to do well. We want them to do the right thing, but they don't always do it.
Do you think Hollywood has wrecked the movies?
No, I think that Hollywood is just trying to figure out how to make money. It is more corporate even than it was in the 40s and 50s. And I think what they've done is that they've gone for the sure thing, which is their marketing tells them, these are the people we know go to the movies right now. They tend to be young people. These are the kind of movies that they tend to like right now. So that's all we're going to make. So it's not so much they've wrecked the movies, but they've kind of painted themselves into a corner and have just given up on certain audiences.
I want